Hey, welcome to the Seton Hall Facebook men's soccer page. We are here with Mateusz Brela and Max Garcia of Seton Hall Men's Soccer, the captains for the upcoming 2013 season. And our first segment is the Get to Know Your Captains. So guys, can you tell us a little bit about what it means to you about being named captains of the men's soccer program here at Seton Hall University?
Well, I was called to be a captain when I was going to my sophomore year, so that was a big achievement for me. I wasn't surprised because I did my best in the spring to show coaches that I'm a leader and I can help the team as a captain. So after all, it means a lot to me because I feel like I have a spirit of a leader, so I can be myself being a captain for this team.
Awesome. Max?
Well, I mean, it's a special thing, to be named as a captain. Of course, it's a great achievement for you, and being named captain shows that you're becoming a leader, and it helps you personally, and so it's pretty special,
And as captains and leaders of this team, what are some of the things you're expecting out of this team, both on and off the field?
Well, I think we're probably going to share the same, but I mean, I can throw out a couple of things. On the field, I expect the guys to be focused for whatever the time period of the training is. Always listen to, starting with the coaches, going down to us, even like small jogs or like stretchings and all that stuff. We would expect them to listen to us as we're the coaches at that point, and we just expect them to treat us as equal as the coaches at times, but also be a good teammates for us, and never when we have to do something, when we have to punish them, we don't want them to feel like we're the ones who are taking charge or anything, because we're still their teammates. Maybe Max still has something off the field.
Yeah, off the field, I feel like the most important thing is the discipline of we expect everybody from the soccer team to be responsible and don't do anything that shouldn't be done. We represent the school, so I think that's a big thing for us. We keep the whole team with the same discipline, that's gonna help for when we go play, keeping the same discipline.
Great. Who are some of the mentors you look up to yourselves? And is there possibly a lesson or a motto that you like to lead your life by?
I look up to two people in my life. First is my grandfather, who went through a kind of difficult time in his life. He was born in 1934, so in Poland, so it was 5 years before the World War II started. He survived. He was by himself. His parents, he was an orphan. His parents were killed during the war. Yeah, so he became a physical education teacher. He was an athlete, he was a student, he worked at the same time. Yeah, so he was motivation for me at all times, and he was like father for me for the whole life. And then in sports, Carles Puyol from Barcelona is my role model. I read the book about him. I read the book about Barcelona. The book was about Barcelona and the team. So there were a few chapters devoted to every single player. So just the life of Carles Puyol inspired me, because he was born in a really poor family. So he came up from zero to the top. He's also a captain of that team, and just his leadership is just extremely impressive for me.
Great.
I look up for him.
And Max?
I would say my grandfather also is one of my idols and role models I look up to, because I don't know, he just showed me how to keep myself in line, and even when I have when I went through struggles and stuff, to be determined to don't give up and do it, and just keep going. So he taught me a lot of stuff, And then as a player, I would say, even though with all the controversial stuff, I would say Maradona, because I just love how his role was even in Argentina, because I don't know, during that time the Argentinian team wasn't all that great either, but he was able to just put the team and I don't know, do so much stuff for them. So I feel like he's an inspiration for me,
Can you guys tell me some of your interests away from the field?
I mean, I play volleyball. I used to play in high school back in Poland. Volleyball is big in Poland. I actually tried to play here, but it doesn't go along with soccer. I just do it for fun. I love listening to music, playing PlayStation games such as FIFA. I like reading books.
Yeah, well, my life actually revolves around soccer too. Like little things like listening to music, like just hanging out with friends, you know, and stuff like that. Like, I just having a good time, you know.
Very cool.
Having food. You can eat 24/7, non-stop.
So let's just say somebody has found your iPod. What is the last song they are going to see played on it?
Oh, that's a tough one.
For me, it would definitely be, if you find my iPhone right now, it would definitely be like a techno house song.
Like electric dance music, or not so much that?
Yeah, more like house music. See, like electric music is most like like dubstep. You know dubstep.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of away from dubstep. I'm more like house and techno music. So I feel like that what you would find like right now, because that's what like I always like wake up and kind of like trying to wake myself up. If you find my iPhone, let's say right after I finish my homework or anything, you'd probably find some classical music like Andrea Bocelli for classical.
Yeah, well, if you get my iPod, you'll probably just find like Spanish songs. Yeah.
That's not good.
Is there like an artist or something?
Well, most likely like reggaeton artists or like just pop, like Don Omar and stuff, Daddy Yankee and all that stuff, you know. So I'm pretty like into like Latin music.
Okay, so you guys are stuck on a deserted island and you can only bring two things besides a soccer ball. What do you bring?
Soccer ball. Alright, I'll bring the book and a notebook with a pen.
Is there any kind of purpose behind that?
Well, I'm gonna read the book, and when I finish it out, maybe I'll draw something, you know, some I don't know, we'll see.
And Max, what would you
I'll
bring?
bring a mattress and a pillow so I can sleep well.
Last question is, what has been your favorite moment thus far at Seton Hall University?
I have more than one. Can I name more than one?
Yeah.
Definitely beating UConn my freshman year, the fall, when UConn was number 3 in the country. Definitely being named the captain of the team. That was a great moment for me. And then scoring a winning goal against Iona last spring was the big moment for me.
And Max, what was your favorite moment at Seton Hall?
Well, the one he said, so the one when we beat UConn at home and when we beat Boston University out of Boston.
Okay. Did you?
Yeah, I scored the game-winning goal, like with my knee over the goalkeeper. So that was a cool moment.
In the overtime.
That
was a huge one.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you for joining me for the first Facebook post on Seton Hall Men's Soccer, and we look forward to seeing you again and seeing you this season. All right, take care.
Thanks.